There are many reasons why people call the Calgary Food Bank. The majority of callers are people who actually have a job but are simply stretched so thin that their money is not enough. Food bank clients can either come directly to their facility in Southeast Calgary, or they can obtain food by going through specialized referral agencies. CUPS, One World Child Development Center, is one such agency.
So this is CUPS, One World Child Development Center. We're an early intervention center for low-income families. We do programming for children as young as 13 months all the way up to 6 years, and we also have a parent education and volunteer component as well. Here at One World, we provide 3 meals for 80 plus people. So we're looking at serving breakfast, lunch, and afternoon snack. And our goal is to serve 2/3 of the recommended daily food intake as outlined through the Canada Food Guide. A tremendous amount of our food and nutritional component comes directly from the food bank, and in the absence of their support, we would have great challenges in terms of providing nutritional food every day here, Monday through Thursday, for the children and families that attend our programs.
Carmen Domenic is with the Side Door program.
So Carmen, what organization are you with, and what's been your experience with the food bank? How have they helped you guys?
I'm the senior outreach worker for the Side Door program with the Boys and Girls Club, and we do outreach for homeless and high-risk youth in the city. The food bank is instrumental in keeping us going. We provide hot meals as well as pick up food hampers for our youth. The donations that we get here from the food bank help us keep them fed on a daily basis, and for a lot of them, that's their only solid meal that they get regularly.
When clients have to go directly to the food bank, the first step is to call.
So I'm right here with Valerie Smith, and the food bank gets so many calls a day, they actually had to develop a call center, all made up of volunteers. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, this is a very busy area in the food bank. We have between 6 and 10 volunteers per day working in here, taking calls from our clients or potential clients. And on a typical day, it would be between 150 or 200 calls that would be received. And at Christmas time, we bulk up to about 600 calls a day for potential clients wanting to be approved. So our volunteers work here at a different station, and we have a specially designed computerized program that tracks all of our clients. The volunteers ask questions to interview them, to understand their family circumstances and their financial circumstances, and as a result of that, they are then approved. Many of our clients come to us through the 300 agencies that we have referrals with. So this is a key position in the food bank for our volunteers.
Finally, we get to see how one actually goes about getting the food, and we know just the man to show us around.
When they come into the food bank, they queue up here, and then they walk through the line and they produce their ID so that, because we're accountable to our donors, so we want to make sure that the person who's called for food that we've agreed we're going to give some food to is somebody that shows up. So they produce some ID, and we're really liberal with the ID we take. We take federal release papers if they've just gotten out of prison. We'll take child custody papers, but our gold standard is an Alberta healthcare card. So as long as people are getting Alberta healthcare cards, they'll always have access to emergency food here at the food bank.
So once they're accepted, then what?
Once they've got their food and they've proved their ID, then we take them over here and we take them down the line with getting their food. And let me show you that too. So this is where people come to actually get food at the food bank. And what happens here is they come with the slip they've got from the volunteers at the window there, and they come, and the volunteers are all lined up down this conveyor belt here. And they will bring the emergency food hamper. These are the non-perishable items that you see in front of you here. And they'll hand their slip to the volunteer. The volunteer will bring that up on the line. And then what happens is we add a few empty crates as well, so that some of the perishable items that we're putting onto or into an emergency food hamper can be added. And they get walked down. So the clients will walk down with the volunteers and talk to the volunteers as they walk down and get their food.
I had a relationship breakdown at the time, raising my 9-year-old son, and lost everything. Lost my job, lost our place to live. We were homeless for a while, absolutely destitute. Somebody suggested I try the food bank. I donated to the food bank for years, always did through work. Got there, met the most beautiful people in the world. The staff just made me feel at home, like a human being again. I had no family help whatsoever.
Just your son?
Just my son and myself. I had no help from any family. No family members knew about what happened. The food bank changed my life. It really did. The people there just made me feel like a human being again. Brought back the self-esteem that I had completely lost.
After looking at all the great things the Calgary Food Bank does, they still look forward to growth, to help more people in need, and to expand on their over 70 referral agencies that they supply with food on a daily basis.
And even though the food traveled a long way to reach those in need, it would not be there without your donations and support.
Hunger does exist in Calgary.
Please donate your food, your money, or your time to help families in need.